All right, so let's see. So we were reviewing grammar from unit number 5, and from unit number 4, let's please continue. And well, we were here and we review already the information questions, right?
Yes.
Now we are going to be reviewing on relative clauses. When do we use relative clauses and why do we use it? All right, what are relative clauses first? Relative clauses are used to give extra information about the noun in the main clause without starting another sentence. A relative clause starts with a relative pronoun, and well, these are the relative pronouns, and this will be the relative clause. Let's see. Who or that? We use it as a subject or object pronoun for people whenever we are talking about people. For example, that's the woman who bought my house. So these are going to be the relative pronouns, right? Who and that. And the relative clause is going to be this one. Who bought my house? So basically, we're giving extra information about the noun, right? This is the noun and this is the extra information. Here, which or that, we use it to talk about the subject or object pronoun for animals and things. Animals and things. And here we have the example. The horse which Mary was riding is very friendly and beautiful. So we are giving extra information about the noun without starting a new sentence. We are just, it's a complement on the sentence. Here, where, we use it to refer to places. For example, please, can you read on the example?
We found the wood where I used it to go.
Very good. And here again, no extra information about the noun. Here, when, we use it to refer about the time and also as a time expression. And here we have the example, please.
I will never forget the day when I graduate.
And whose, we use it to talk about possession for people, animals, or things. And here we have an example, please.
The mother whose child is missing is very sad.
Yes. So these are the relative clauses and these ones are the relative pronouns, okay? So do you have any doubt or question about this?
Not for now.
All right, let's please work on the practice then. Oh, we can move on to this explanation also, and then we will do the practice, okay?
Okay.
Here we have another explanation about the relative pronouns, and here we have a chart. So basically talking about the same, right? That relative pronouns are used in a specific way. For example, who, it is used for people. And please, can you read on the example?
The woman who called yesterday wants to buy the house.
Which we use for the things and animals, please.
Did you see the letter which came today? I love the puppy which is jumping at the kitchen.
Whose, used for possessions of people and animals.
He is a man whose opinion I respect. She
Yes.
is the student whose handwriting is the best in my class.
Whom. We use it for people when the person is the object of the verb.
The author from you criticized in your review has written a letter in reply.
Yes. Here, this is the verb, right? Criticize. Who did you criticize? The author, no? Right? That. It is used for people, animals, and things. Please.
The girl that we met in France has sent us a card. We live in a ground floor flat that backs onto a busy street. Do you like the cat that is sleeping underneath the table?
Yes, very good. And well, again, now we are reviewing the relative pronouns. And again, with a specific example. All right, now we can work on the practice, please. And remember, relative clauses are extra information about the noun, just that.
I'm finished, Miss.
Great. And how did you do on this practice?
11 of 20.
Okay, all right. Well, we are going to be working on an extra practice, all right, of relative clauses. Don't worry. It's about practicing. But the most important thing that you have to remember is that whenever we are going to be using a relative clause, we are going to be giving and talking about the noun, or giving extra information, right?
Okay.
All right. Let's please move on into tabs. I think at the end we do a review, a general review in case that we don't. Yes, here. But don't worry, we are going to be working on an extra practice, okay? About
Okay.
relative clauses. Or right now, we can work on a live. Give me 1 second. So you don't have any doubts or questions. And also so you can have more practice, right? Okay. Yes. These sentences. Okay. Here, I'm sending you the link on the chat right now. Please work on this practice and let me know when you're done, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm finished, miss.
All right, very good. And how did you do on this practice?
6 of 10.
All right, is there a doubt or a question that you may have about this practice?
Um, no.
Okay, well, let's please move on then. All right. So next thing we're going to review in this unit are tag questions. All right, and what are tag questions? Questions inside another question. All right, how do we form it here? Present simple with the verb to be. We have a regular statement, no, like an affirmative sentence here. She is American. And to make it questions, we are going to add a comma followed by the tag. And the tag is going to be the negative form of the verb, the auxiliary, the negative form, and then the subject. She is American, isn't she? And whenever my sentence is going to start negative, my tag is going to be positive. She isn't American, is she? All right. Remember, you have to take a look on the auxiliary. The auxiliary is going to be the same one. Present, present. Again here, negative, affirmative, right? If the sentence is affirmative, the tag is negative. If the sentence is negative, the tag is affirmative. Simple present. You study English, don't you? Here is the simple present. Why? Because I only have a verb in the base form. That's how I know that is the simple present. And the opposite, you don't study English, do you? Simple past or past simple with the verb to be. You were at home, weren't you? You weren't at home, were you? I can also use the past simple with the auxiliary did. You studied yesterday, didn't you? You didn't study yesterday, did you? Past continuous. Here is the structure. Tom was watching TV, wasn't he? Tom wasn't watching TV, was he? All right. So tag questions are basically a statement followed with a tag, no? She is American. Here we have a statement, and then we are going to confirm with the tag question. Isn't she? Yes, she is. No, she isn't American, is she? No, she isn't. All right. And this is how you form the tag questions. Is there a doubt or a question that you may have about this?
Not for now.
All right, let's please move on with the practice. There you go. Please work on that practice and let me know when you're done, okay?
I'm finished, Miss.
Great. And how did you do on this first practice about tag questions?
I have 10.
Oh, that's amazing. That's perfect. Let's please work on this one also. There you go. Please work on this last practice of tag questions and let me know when you are done. Thank you.
I'm finished, Miss.
Great. And how did you do on this practice, the second one about tag questions?
Um, Almost 11, but the time is very short. I cannot um, read all the options.
Okay, all right. Overall, is there maybe a doubt or a question that you may have about tag questions?
Not for now, Miss. Thank you.
All right, very good. And well, to end this unit, we are going to be having a conversation practice, and the conversation topic, it's about the landmark because this was a vocabulary that we review in this unit. So the first question, what is a famous landmark in your hometown?
Mm, I don't know. Can be a restaurant, maybe.
Yes, if it's a landmark of your city, of course.
Oh, no, better the Christ of the Concord.
Okay. And when was it built?
I can remember maybe uh, like 30 years ago.
All right. And where is it?
It's it's in the it's like north northeast of the town, uh, in a hill of San Pedro.
All right. And how does it look like?
It's a big sculpture of Christ. It's white and is pretty big.
All right. And what was or what is it made of?
It's a sculpture of cement, and it has it has a metal skeleton that is covered with cement.
Okay, all right. And who was the architect?
I don't know who is the architect.
All right. And what is special about it?
It's a touristic sculpture that almost the people can see wherever they found the sculpture, because it's we can see from all over the city.
All right. And does it symbolize something?
Maybe the religious Catholic religious, or um, any religious that believe in Jesus Christ.
All right. And does it attract many tourists to come?
To come to Cochabamba, I don't know, but yes, all the people that saw the sculpture, but want to see, to know the sculpture.
All right. And well, mention a tourist landmark that you would like to visit and explain why. This landmark can be around the world in any country.
Mm, maybe the Eiffel Tower, because it's uh, a touristic landmark, and also is famous. Also, I liked some things about the European culture, and Paris is it it looks like a wonderful place to visit.
Okay, all right. Any other landmark in another city or place or country that you would like to visit?
Maybe um, uh, Central Park in New York.
All right. And why Central Park?
It's a green place. It's a park in the middle of the a big city, and also it's I don't know, just that, just
Yeah, and Central Park, I will say that is one of the biggest reference whenever you are going to New York, besides, of course, the Empire State Building and the Liberty Statue, which is in an island. But Central Park, it is a big reference, right? From the Big Apple specifically, because it's in downtown and it's where all the big movies were, well, most of the movies were recorded there. It's very interesting, very nice, this park. Very, very nice. All right. And also the central station that it's near.
did you
Okay.
know the Central Park, Miss?
Yeah, I've been to New York. Yep. My one
Great,
of my brothers lives there in New York.
great.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place. You have to go get to know and visit. Very, very nice. And well, any other landmark that you would like to visit, maybe?
Maybe the Empire States too.
All right, yeah. The
Yeah.
tallest building, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other landmark, maybe in South
Um,
America?
and no, I don't know many landmarks in South America. Did you hear about the Sequoias Guard Park?
Where is
It's
it?
it's in USA, but I can remember where it's a park when they have the tallest trees in the world.
Mm, right. Well, that sounds very nice and very interesting. But also in South America, you have the Iguazu Falls, which are beautiful also. Smaller than Niagara, but they're beautiful too. And Machu Picchu, did you visit Machu Picchu in Peru?
No,
It's
maybe
very nice.
Cusco.
It's very, very nice. Like scientists have been saying that maybe like people that work in the park told us that maybe in the future you only are going to be able to see Machu Picchu on a cable car because they said that the land is kind of like mm, it's
Accidented
going down.
area.
Yeah, yes. And therefore they want to preserve it as it is. So
Mm.
you will only be able to see it in the future. No, I think that maybe 10 more years, but only by cable car, which is pretty sad because now you can walk on it, but maybe in the future you won't be able to walk on it. But we will see now how it goes. Well, Iguazu Falls is a big reference also from
Where is the Iguazu Falls?
it's in the border in between Brazil, um, Paraguay, and Argentina, just on the border of these three countries. And they
It's,
are beautiful, gigantic waterfalls.
it sounds great.
Yes, these ones are one of the wonders of the world, no? Iguazu Falls, Machu Picchu, and let's see. Oh, the islands in Chile. Yeah. Iguazu, you can either, there are many activities that you can do in Iguazu Falls. You can go and visit all of the falls, and you can do also like rafting. You can
Okay.
also do like a safari in between the jungle, and you can take boat rides, which are very amazing. You can take like a wet ride and a dry ride. If you take the wet ride, you are going to go under the waterfall so you can get wet. And also
Sounds
you can
fun.
take a ride in a helicopter to see the waterfall first from the sky.
Wow.
Yeah, it is very nice. And they have the many activities whenever you are in Iguazu city. You can go to a bar that is under 0 Celsius degrees. And yeah,
Wow.
many other. Yes, it's very, very nice. I have to say that I you can
Sounds
do
great.
activities, yes, than the Niagara Falls. And the Niagara Falls, you just take a ride and you greet to people. That's it. And of course, the beautiful pictures. But then in Iguazu, you have more fun. Yeah, I will go again if I could. Again. But yeah, beautiful.
You like to travel?
I really do. It's something that it's part of my life. And well, my parents always say, like, okay, you have the money to do it, go for it. And sometimes with the help of them, yes, I was able to go to
Oh,
different places, and also with my sisters. They love me to do that.
it's
They say,
great
"Oh,
when
students, if you can, do it."
yes, it's great when
And
your family support you and also they encourage you to do something.
yes, it is wonderful. I have to say, I have to admit, my sisters always not tell me like, okay, for example, when I was in Hong Kong, I said, "Oh, like I would really like to travel around, but I don't know, maybe I'll just go to Macau and just mainland China just to see because the train is cheap, so I can go in and go back." And but I really wanted to go to the Philippines. I really wanted to go. And the flight was 2 hours away. So yeah, I talked with them and they said, "You're so close, only 2 hours. Go, do it." And then that's how I travel around. I went to Philippines, I went to Macau, and yeah, they told me, "Go, go, go. You never know when you're coming back, so go."
And
We're
now,
going back.
you know, somewhere that you want to go.
Oh yes, last year I was planning a trip. Well, actually when the pandemic started, I was planning my trip to Egypt, but then I have to cancel because of the pandemic.
But I know.
And then yes, I was about to go even with the pandemic, but my sisters told me no. And yeah, maybe once it's gone next year. I was thinking this year, but because I will go through, I wanted also to go to India on my way. My sisters told me no, absolutely not, because of everything that is going on in India. So the
Yes,
two
it's
main
a lot
places
of
that,
trouble.
yeah, the two main places that I want to go is to visit the this big temple that right now I just the name from my escape from my mouth.
Mhm.
Um, let's see. I want to see really the
Delhi, maybe Delhi,
yeah, specifically I would like to see this, that all
El
the
Taj
people
Mahal,
mention the Taj Mahal, but actually I read a book about it and it's the Taj Mahal. It's Taj Mahal, some way
Taj
the
Mahal.
pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My father has
Wow.
been there several times, but I haven't. I only have the sculptures of the temple here in my house. But for so many years, this has called my attention very, very much. And also Egypt because of the pyramids. So those are the two destinations or places in which I would like to go next. I'm not really a big fan of, going to a place like for the island, for the beach and stuff,
I
you
know.
know.
It's much,
I'm
it's for the culture.
exactly. I'm like into a lot of the culture, so I think I go into that side. Not a lot to beach and coast or Bay Area, but to these kind of places. But
It's
yes,
it's a very smart choice because the beach and the other stuff is you can also find it in another place.
in
But
anywhere, right?
this type, yes, but this type of things is unique things.
Yeah, that's true. And
Well,
well,
I hope you can go to touch my job
may I help?
pretty soon. Yes, soon.
Yes, I wish that too. Well, thank you very much. I will be working on it. But many things can happen. So I'm just waiting and see, waiting with patience and just seeing if what can happen. And we don't know what will happen next. It's very difficult, I will say.
I know.
We have to take care a lot of ourselves. Yeah. But I wish the same. Well, thank you very much. And well, this was the last conversation about this unit number 4. So today I will be assigning you the quiz. All right. So you can do it until Wednesday.
Okay, Miss, thank you.
You are so welcome. Let's please work on the survey. And well, this will be it for today. All right. Thank you very much. And well,
Thank
see
you,
you
Miss.
on Wednesday. Have a great
Okay,
day.
have a great too.